Alright, time to take out the first Rex. He's gonna go down pretty quickly with our super Spino. Let's see, where is he at? There he is. Take him out. Take him out. Haha, bam. That was actually really easy. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved single player playthrough, episode 10 of the center map boosted. Alright, hey, in the last episode we just tamed up a Spino. We wanted to make up a saddle, and we just kind of ran out of time in the episode, so we're kind of flowing this over into another episode. Right now we're going around and looking for actually right now we're looking for beaver dams. See if we can jump in and grab a couple beaver dams and get a little bit of cementing paste. So that's all we're doing right now. We gotta be real careful with the flyers and their really poor stamina, so kind of gotta be a little careful here. Hopefully we don't run out of stamina when we're right above a bunch of dangerous dinos. So we're gonna kind of scout out these little ponds. Usually there's a whole bunch of beavers here. I'm not seeing a beaver dam. Hopefully I'm not just missing it. Maybe it's underwater and I'm not seeing it, but we're not gonna jump in there right now. Usually there's some right on the edges. So there's a cool looking Rex right up there. Level 15, little guy. Okay, so and these are another really great ruins area up here. I thought about moving over into this area, but I didn't want to be this far into the center. I want to be at least somewhat close to the water so we can do some water things. And then I kind of want to be 85. That's not bad, Rex. But I want to be kind of close to the water so we can still do some water things, have rafts, some other things like that to help get around. Especially with the flyer nerf that we knew was coming, we wanted to be able to rely on some other methods of travel other than just flying. So we want to have that water area right there, especially if we start going to get some frogs and maybe a sarco, some other cool things over in that swamp area over there. So, all right, so there should be another pond area right over here. I usually have trouble finding this one, but it's not too far over here. All right, kind of just follow the obelisk. There we go. All right, you'll notice a little bit of glitchy and a little bit of a lag in this general area here. It's because there are some really bad spawns up next to the cave up here, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. So okay, so I see plenty of a lot of beavers. So when it's time to come get a beaver, at least we know there's a bunch of them. Saw at least 6 or 7, 8, 9, about 9 different beavers up here, and no bad dinosaurs eating them just yet. So we might have to come over here in the next couple episodes and get us a beaver. That would really help with the wood. They carry so much wood, and they also work as a smithy, so it'd be kind of nice. Alright, I'm going to try and, there's one more little pond area right here, and it's right next to a cave that actually goes towards one of the artifacts and leads out to the room where we found the iguana dome. So I want to try and show you this here. Let me look around, make sure there's no bad guys. Get our stamina back up. Alright. Get built up here real quick. I don't know if I can see him from here, but right over there, there's a crazy spawns. You got the plethora, the titan boas, the Aranos. You see just huge groups of them. So like there's like 5 or 6 large groups like that, and they all come out of this giant cave up there. So you can't see them real well, but there's some pretty high level plethora. There's a cave entrance right back there, and usually it just big time flutters up. So you get a lot of slowdown, like really bad lag in that area. So when we start getting our Spino leveled up, we'll bring it over here and we'll actually use that to level up and clear the area out. So the Spino can tear through them pretty quickly. Spinos or Rexes usually do a good job. Anything that's not low enough to where those arthropleura hit you. Alright, so that was not good right there. No dams, so a bunch of lazy beavers. Not making dams. They might have been down in the water. We should have probably checked in the water, but for the most part, we just saw a bunch of lazy beavers. So I'm going to check over here. I don't think I had any that I left behind. Yeah, I'm not going to go in there. So, alright, so I'm gonna look around a little bit for where I can find cementing paste at. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, we could probably get... Should we stop and get the silica pearls now? Let's get the silica pearls now real quick. I'll show you where those are found. Those are really easy to get. Right over here next to the ruins area where we found the iguanodon. See, this is where the bay kind of opens up right up here after this little bend. Kind of opens up into a little bit larger bay right here. The water there gets actually pretty deep, so there's actually silica pearls down here. So we'll jump in here, and there's actually a cave, another Spino down here. but there's actually a, I should check what level this guy is. And we get a pair of Spinos. 55, so nah, not worth it. So, right down here, there's actually an entrance to the cave that'll take you to the artifact. You can see that little light-colored area straight ahead. It's actually a cave entrance, so we'll cruise down here, get some silica pearls. Should only have to grab a couple sets, because that should give us well over 100. Yeah, see, 69, 138. Oh, yeah, so it gives us well over 200, so we should be good to go. That'll give us a little extra. I don't remember how many it takes for the spinal saddle. I think 45 or 85, something like that. So we'll be good to go on that one. So get back up here to our bird. I'm actually surprised we didn't get attacked by any megapron. Spino's a little closer than we like to be. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so it may take a few minutes to get the... yeah, we might just have to go around and take out some turtles and some other things that can give us some keratin or chitin. They give us a decent amount, so we'll grab one of our other dinos and we'll go around and start getting some chitin. Alright, so since we're going to have to go get some chitin and keratin, I had to go out and make some mortar pestles. Had to gather a couple things for that, as well as I like to put it on a table, so I went and crafted up a table that we can set down. Because it's kind of nice. You can put it over here on the side, and then you can actually put, I think you can fit 8 on here. We're going to try and fit 8 on here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just want it kind of over here in the corner. It looks a little crooked, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. That looks right. It's a little bit crooked, but it will be alright. Alright, so the goal here is to put hopefully 8 of these on. I probably should have pulled it out from the wall just a little bit, so let's see if we can get as far over as possible. So basically 4 on the back side, 4 on the front side, so you have all kind of mortar pestle in a kind of a smaller area, so it's not taking up so much space. Plus, in that way, it's not down on the ground. I never liked how it looks down on the ground unless you're in your starter bases. So, do we have enough room here? Come on, there we go. Cool. Alright, so yep, 4 there, 4 on this side. Don't care if they're a little crooked, just want to get them up here. Alright. No, we're having trouble. Snap, there we go. There we go. 2 more. Man, I hope I left enough. Hopefully, I left enough room for this last one. It's gonna be tight. Oh, we might. Oh, yep, we got a green spot. Come on. All right, that last one's a little crooked, but we were able to fit all 8 of them up there. Hey, but we had to go get these. That way, we can actually make up some cementing paste here in a few minutes when we get all the chitin and keratin. So I just spent a little bit of time. I had to go get a little more metal to make the table. The table takes like 5 minutes, so I run down there and get a little bit of metal. We got metal ignited, but just none of the actual metal, so we don't have much. 108 keratin. Grab a little bit of stone. I can't remember what the ratio is here. It might be 2 to 1 stone. Let's see. So we'll make a little bit. Oh, okay, so it's 8 stone to 4, so it's a 2 to 1 ratio, stone to keratin. So, all right, so we're gonna need a little more keratin. So we're gonna take, I think we'll take Mira out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take Mira out. She's unfortunately our highest level until we get the saddle on the Spino. So we'll take Mira out, eat up a couple dinos, and hopefully get enough chitin or keratin. And then we'll bring it back when it's time to put the saddle on the Spino. Alright, so it actually took quite a while to find some turtles. Usually when you don't need them, they're everywhere. And then when you're actually looking for them, kind of like it always is on Ark, when you're looking for them, you can't find them anywhere. So go ahead and take this guy out over here. We got a couple. We're just going to try and get a couple more just to make sure enough here. So our attack doesn't do too bad. We have that. Plus we have the spin attack. You can see he's got a little glowing around his head there. So he's actually stunned. That makes it kind of nice. Kind of knock him out real quick. Spin attack does decent damage, but not quite as much as the bite. So there's 57 more keratin there. So that'll help out a lot. A little jump when we get out. Alright. So that gives us 200, 257, something like that. So that should be enough. I think that'll be enough to be able to get. Let's get some fish real quick for this guy. It's kind of nice. The spin attack does the. You attack some fish and get your fish meat up real quick. This guy eats nothing but fish, so we gotta make sure he has plenty on his inventory. Alright, so we'll cruise back up in our base. Alright. Try to remember to close my gate for once. like 2 or 3 times I've left this open and a pagomastix has snuck in, so I gotta try and remember not to leave it open anymore. Really bad habit. Make sure I got all the keratin off this guy. Alright, so hopefully, I think we made up 24 before, and I made up another, and then we got another, 200 and something, give or take, more keratin to add. Let's see. Kind of forgot what we were looking for a second there. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We're making keratin. There we go. Quick brain lapse. I got brain worms. Let's see. There's some keratin up here. I'll send about 280. Looks like we ended up with. So, hopefully we should have some more stone over here. Stone. That's how much we can grab here. 4 stacks. We're gonna need more than that, but that'll at least get us started here. 2, 3, so we got 32 cementing paste made up already. This will make up 50 more, so that'll get us to 80. So that should be enough. We'll go check here in a second. Grab this. I guess we wait a second. I can't remember. I don't think this is enough. Let's just check real quick just to see how far off we are, and if it's going to be quite a while, I'll go ahead and break away again. Alright. Spino still need... Oh, we just need 10 more, so actually it'll just be just a second here. So we're just about there. 4. Alright, so we'll probably go and get the saddle made up, and then we will, I guess, head out and kind of level the Spino up for a minute. Kind of play with the Spino for a second, make sure his damage is pretty high. With the way that we have our sliders adjusted here, he'll level up pretty quickly, and the amount of stats we'll be able to put into each category is pretty high, so we should be able to pretty quickly have him level up and have him go all around the map and pretty much kind of wreck things. Should be a little bit of fun. Alright, so there's 10 there. Finally make a Spino saddle. Man, so this has been about another 30-40 minutes just getting the saddle ready, so it's been a little bit of an adventure. That's why we had to split this into 2 videos. A little bit of a little bit of a problem getting this made up, but we finally got it. So alright, got our saddle. Awesome. So it took a minute. Hopefully he's still down there. He didn't go around and attack anybody, and he's off one of these edges here. Let's see. Alright, we should have enough health to take this. Okay, we're safe. Alright. Yeah, we need to get some a stairwell or a ladder going over here. Alright. We still gotta think of a name for the Spino. Haven't thought of a name yet. We'll come up with something. Alright, so we've talked about it in a few of the videos now. One of the quick ways to kind of level up is to, as you're running through, you can actually knock down all the trees. So we're going to go take out some actual, other dinosaurs, but we're also going to spend a little bit of time just kind of running through the trees and taking out all the trees. It's just a quick way to level up, add a little bit of a quick XP to your dino, especially in the really dense areas, and since he doesn't gather anything, it'll allow him to get XP just really quick. So, yeah, damage isn't too good right now, 291. Take out that guy. So now we got plenty of keratin. Now we can make the Spino saddles quickly, but it was a little bit of an adventure to find turtles when I was looking for them, that's for sure. So, yeah, so just kind of, as you're going through, just kind of chomp at the trees here. I think we got 1 level out of the turtle. We'll see how many we can get just one pass through here. XP is pretty high, so it'll go up quite a bit. We should have like 5 or 6 levels just from going through one time. And a cruise through. How many dinos are getting away? For nothing high level that we want to tame, but moving through here. Oh, there's some guys to actually go after. Oh, there's an iguanodon over there, which we can't see. Oh, can't see anything. Spino, your head's in the way. Oh, there's Xeno. What level is this there, Xeno? 15? Okay, he's gonna be level lunch. Alright, so we'll take him out in a minute. Now he's gonna attack us. They did with the most recent patch, they changed the like attack radius, or I guess the radius in which they get mad at you. I can't think of the word right now. But basically the way It used to be if they were even anywhere near close to you, they would go ahead and aggro. They would go aggro distance, and they would aggro on you as soon as you got within like a certain distance. So it's a lot further now. So dang, level 140 Packy, but only a level 15 Iguanodon. So not really worth it. Level 20 Rex back there. Cool. We can take out a Rex, get a couple more levels. So, oh awesome. See, look at that. 16 levels just going through the trees there. And obviously on a regular server with just regular sliders, you're probably only going to get like 4 or 5 levels out of that, which is still going to level up pretty quickly. On a regular dedicated server with just like regular sliders, we can still level up pretty quickly going through those tree areas. That's how we actually leveled up quite a few of our dinos really quickly. So let's go take this guy out real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Our damage is already pretty high. Yeah, see, just a few chomps in it out. So get us some prime meat. Take out some compies. Take out some more trees. So we have this guy leveled up to like a super Spino really quickly. Chomping on trees. Alright. Kind of see where we got 10 more levels there. We'll do all the level ups here in a second. We're flashing red like we're dying here. Obviously that's just from leveling up the health bar. The goal is on most of these dinos we're trying to make them like kind of super dinos. We want somewhere around 20,000 health, maybe a little more, and at least 1,000 melee, and then everything else is just kind of fun from there. Throw in, like we'll get the oxygen crazy high in this guy so he can go into the water like crazy. And then maybe we can actually use him once we get either our oxygen up or some scuba gear. We can actually use him to get like deep sea food drops and stuff like that. He'll be that fast. Need at least a scuba mask probably, so we can see better down there. But other than that, the Spino makes it really easy to get in and out of the water. Alright. We're going to park this guy, kind of see how many levels we got out of him, see what his final level is. I think it's a male. I didn't even bother checking to see if it's a male. Yep, so 13 more levels, so let's throw a whole bunch into melee, get it over 1,000. Try and get weight close to 1,000. And bounce back and forth here. So there we go. Over 1,000 melee. There we go, 1,000 weight. Stamina, probably stamina, pump that up too, that way we don't have a problem with that. We need stamina somewhere close to maybe 2,000 or 3,000. I'm not really sure on the Spino. Alright, so gives us a pretty good start. Decent level there. Let's see. Chop this down real quick. Do a quick screenshot of this guy here. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick screenshot. I'll probably use this for the previous video, but quick screenshot of the Spino, and then we'll bring you back with the next project. Alright, so we got our Spino, got our saddle, all that's great. Now it's time to do a few more upgrades on the base. So try and split up some of this building. Try not to do too many just straight dedicated building episodes unless we have a big project. But right now we just want to kind of finish up some of the base. I went and spent a whole bunch of time crafting some more walls, so we can try to finish up the walls on the side here. Want to be able to at least fill in this fence here, so that's the plan. So just did 20 more walls and have a few more on the inside in the case. So hopefully this will at least cover up our wall area. Okay, good. I thought I wasn't going to do it. The biggest thing here is trying to make sure it actually places the right direction. So it's always backwards. Whenever you do the fence foundations, I have a little bit of issue sometimes with which way the wall is going to place, and I have a really bad eye to tell which way it is. So it usually takes me a try or two. So it looks like all these are going to place backwards. So just got to hit the reverse button one time. All right. On the Xbox, you just hit the yellow button and the Y button, and it switches it around. So good. That'll go all the way to the wall. That gap there. We could probably delete it and put a stone pillar on the side. That's what we might end up doing there. So I'll get around that guy there. Alright, see, because over here we're going to have a problem with, yeah, because we couldn't quite line it up. We missed it by just a little bit. So over here we're going to have to get a little creative with it. So we'll leave that open. We'll come back to it. Same thing over there. We might do a pillar. You can do a pillar and a wall, and it should fill in the little gap there. So sometimes with this, dang, I did it backwards twice. Sometimes with the way the arc builds, you got to be a little creative with how you make things. But there's a lot of little tips and tricks that you can get through to actually make some cool stuff. One of the coolest ones is actually you have to do like 45-degree angles with your flooring or your foundations. So we'll do that here in a little bit when we start making some of the little outside bases. So that'll do that wall up there. So do we have? We just got one left. Oh, what level is this tape jar over here? Always on the lookout for any new bird that we might want to tame up. Oh, I can't see it now. Yep, not quick enough. Not gonna happen. See if we can sit on Ducky and see it. Always on the lookout for a new tame. Oh, 45. Nah. But tape jars are usually pretty fun. They're pretty fast. I really want to play with them. See how they've changed with the latest update. See if they're still worth even having. Hopefully their stamina and their weight would be decent, considering you want to be able to take more than one people on them. But I'm just really not sure. All right. Reverse that. They look a little uneven. Oh, it's just up, down. Okay. So that's pretty much it for our walls. I think I got a few more. I might have a few more in the case in there, but I might have to go make some more. Actually, let's see. If I grab a little bit of thatch and then the stone off the Doedicurus, I could actually make a few. In my inventory right now, I got quite a bit of wood, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we'll grab what we do have here. See how many walls we can make out of that. If nothing else, I want to at least finish this little fence up. So, just a little bit of building here and there just so we can kind of keep up. Don't want to spend tons and tons of time building. I'll try and kind of space this out. Make one of those so we can try to do that trick over in the corner. And then, nice, we actually made quite a few walls out of that, so. Oh, we can't move it yet. So, let's see how many. I have to check our weight, see how much weight. Okay, we'll be able to move in just a second. There we go. Alright, so we'll finish up these walls in this corner over here. There we go. See if I can place all these correctly the first try. I'm sure we won't. Okay. Throw this bad boy back here. This one here. Oh no, okay. That one won't place. If we delete this one, we demolish this one, place the front one, place it the right way, you should be able to place the one behind it. Okay. So it's a little funny like that sometimes, because when you got the crisscrossing stone foundation, so. And it looks a little wonky on the side there. Just kind of want to make sure it's all filled in. So over here we'll try to do the little pillar trick. Hopefully it'll work. If not, we may have to think about demolishing this entire wall and retrying it. No, we're perfect. Cool. See, that'll fill in that gap there. Throw a couple of those there. Then we can throw our wall. And we throw it backwards. Constantly. Okay. Okay, there we go. Cool. And then we don't have enough to do this right now, but we'll just get it started. We're going to do probably 2 across the whole way around. We don't need too much up here. And since it's just me on this map, it's not like I have to worry about anyone breaking in. It's more for aesthetic purposes, so. Throw some of these guys off. And just kind of empty out a little bit of our inventory a little bit. Man, so I think that's all we're going to get done today. That's pretty much it for today. We want to make sure we got the little fence going. We got to level up our Spino a little bit, so that was awesome. Like I said, you can level them up pretty quickly if you go through and chomp some trees. It's a real quick way to level up if you're in a dense tree area. So try and get in a good position here. Having trouble with the camera. That's kind of what we got going so far. So, hey, if you're watching, I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this series, so I'm going to keep pushing out videos on it. If you could, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.